What's going on, people? This is Smitty Smith.
This is Vi.
Welcome to the E&A podcast. Got special guests in the building, my man Vincent King.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's up?
What's going on, man? Yo, can you tell the audience real quick what you do?
I am a recording artist, up and coming, underground right now. R&B.
What borough you represent?
Here's the thing. I currently I reside in Queens.
Okay.
I do reside in Queens, but I
But you
represent
from
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn? I knew it! God damn it! I knew it, yo.
I am from Brooklyn, Brownsville, Brooklyn to be exact.
The old Brownsville?
man,
The old Brownsville.
Okay.
Jacquees hit the news and said he was the king, the new king of R&B. Oh my God, yo. Everybody was in an uproar over that, yo.
Facts.
He just came out. He don't got no hits.
I don't know who
I don't even know who the fuck he was,
Yeah,
man.
I'll be honest with you, before I heard that, it was probably like 3 weeks before I actually knew who he was.
Yo,
I'm
exactly.
serious.
I don't know
I think
what
he did
song.
that on purpose to get people to talk about him, so now we do know who he is. So congratulations to you.
Yes.
You want to stir controversy, yo. Like 50 Cent always did that anytime an album came out.
You fact, right?
You know,
Like when he went against Kanye that time when
He
they
went
both
against
had an
Kanye.
album.
Oh, I remember that.
and he-
Yes,
and,
I remember
and the
that.
winner was supposed to stop making music forever, but Kanye won. 50 Cent still brought out an album and shit like that. Everybody always had like Jay-Z. He's like, yo, it's the last. How many last albums Jay-Z had, yo?
Yo, Jay-Z had 10 last albums.
Exactly, yo. So
And 10 albums later.
people bring
been there.
controversy, but the only thing with him is if you're gonna announce yourself as a king or something, bring original music. I didn't see the whole video, but I know he remade Candy Rain by So For Real.
But didn't he redo a lot of songs? I
Yeah.
think isn't that what everybody is saying about him?
The first thing
Yeah.
I ever heard from him was the Trippin' remake.
Yes,
From
that's how I knew who
LMA.
he was too. I thought that was his debut. I thought that was his song. I didn't
Me
even know
too.
that was
I didn't even know it was
LMA.
LMA. Because I heard that. I think I heard the song Trippin', but I heard her singing the chorus.
Yeah.
But he was singing he sung the verse. So I
Yeah.
originally thought it was his
So
song.
that was his
He
version.
sound like a chick. So I thought even when I was hearing LMA, I thought that was him.
Yo.
I thought that was his song. So whatever.
So real quick, so who do y'all think is the king of R&B, yo?
I think that's the problem right now.
Yeah, it's right now.
With
That's
what's happening. I think what I would have said is now like if I don't want to have a beef with somebody, I should just shut up
Fuck
because
that. R. Kelly, yo.
R. Kelly what?
R. Kelly's the king, yo.
Yeah,
Of
you
R&B,
seem nervous-
yo.
you seem nervous.
Yo, look.
King of what? A pedophilia. Nah. Yeah. But
So
he's the king of R&B. Honestly, I'll say this: not separated from Robert, because that's what a lot of people. That's what artists want to do. They want to separate the art from the artist. So, not talking about Robert. R. Kelly, yo, he has albums. He has plaques. He has so much fucking discography. You could actually say like, yo, he is the king, man.
when you say R. Kelly, separating R. Kelly from Robert, which is personal life, I get what you're saying.
But it's hard to do.
It's
though.
hard, but you know something? Him as R. Kelly, this man gave us hits after hits after hits.
Yeah.
You want to talk about a storyteller? He can tell a story
Yeah.
from lyrics alone. He can say 2 words, and you're like, you know what? I get him completely. Because that's the kind of person he is. That's the kind of music that he delivers. That's the type of artist he is. Anything that he's ever put out, you cannot say that, oh,
It wasn't a hit.
that was a flop. Everything this man's put out has been a hit after hit. Now, who he is Robert Kelly. That's a completely different story. Because I didn't see the whole documentary.
Did you?
I've seen bits and
I didn't see the whole thing.
I've seen bits and
I
parts.
heard bits and pieces, and I saw bits and pieces.
So when you say you heard and seen bits and pieces, are y'all talking about just what you saw on social
No,
media?
I've seen the actual
sat down.
documentary.
Yeah, I actually sat down and I watched the documentary. But the reason why I didn't stay and watch the whole thing is because it was telling me things I already knew. I already knew shit about Leah. I already knew that he was going to the malls and shit. I didn't know that he was going to malls looking for high school chicks.
But
something?
what are your feelings toward it? Toward how people are reacting to it?
I think they fucking late, man. Cause
I don't.
Oh, go ahead, yo.
I'll be honest with you. My only reaction out of it, because this is one thing I didn't know, because I was in high school when that whole sex tape thing dropped. I saw the tape.
Okay.
I saw it. Yeah, you know,
So you watched
everybody
child porn.
everybody bought porn because I wanted to see what was going on.
So you're admitting to watching child
Not
pornography?
admitting to watching child pornography. I'm admitting to seeing what the whole controversy was.
I watched it a long time ago when I was like young.
So you too are admitting to watching child pornography?
Porn.
Like,
So are you watching child porn when you're a child yourself?
I was like 16.
That's a good question.
I was
Last time I saw it-
16.
You're 16. Okay,
I was
okay.
16.
That's a good question.
That's when I saw it. I was young, so I was under 18. So
As was I.
Okay.
Right?
So when
For the record.
For the record, yeah.
For the record, I'm gonna be honest with you. It looked just like him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it was him. So
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
that was him. Like, there's no way that someone. I'm sure there are people out there that look like someone every day.
Yeah.
Like, oh wow, you remind me of him. You remind me of him. But in that video, she did remind him of his Jeep, because honestly, I thought that was him. I'm like, nah, that's Kelly.
But
allegedly.
do you feel like people should have had this same energy back then when that
I
came out?
honestly do, because it wasn't until now I found out that one of the girls in the video, Sparkle's niece.
Well, they talked about it back then.
You know something? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That part I
I was
didn't
the one
know.
that got paid on.
I didn't.
Well, he didn't know that part.
Allegedly.
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 It's a lot of allegedly.
Yo, we
Allegedly.
were saying that word a lot.
Word.
This dude.
A lot of lie with this guy. You
Well-
remind me.
Well, I will be very vague about how I feel on the matter. I would like to see a week from now, if people still, or a month from now, I want people to keep the same energy of this outrage on pedophilia, and let's try to keep it going and not just stop at the bus stop of R. Kelly. Let's keep going to the other stops. Let's clean up pedophilia, because we all know.
it's around.
I mean, wait,
Oh,
because
yeah.
we all know, if back when, I don't know about y'all, but when I was in high school, there were girls after school running into Lexuses and Bentleys of grown-ass men. So we all know people who probably have done it, but we turned a blind eye. Maybe we even laughed at it. And I'm not saying you're wrong or right. What I'm just saying is, now that this is an issue that everybody seems to be banding together on, let's keep going. Let's clean up some more. Not just R. Kelly, but whomever else needs to be
That makes sense.
to be put under the spotlight and put in jail, or make them realize their ways.
Example of, yo.
Yeah, that's my opinion on it.
Because I feel like, personally, a record company, they'll back you up, especially if you're the hottest artist. If you bring in money to that company, they'll hire you the best lawyers, man. The best lawyers.
His numbers just went up on all the music streams.
Now, how does that even make you feel now?
It's
that's a
okay,
little
did we just
what?
turn a blind eye to the fact of what people saw, what people heard, the whole, interview with the survivors? Then all of a sudden his numbers go up. Was that for people who don't know who he is? There are demographics of people who may not know who
The younger,
R. Kelly
you're
is.
saying the younger generation.
Younger
Okay.
generation.
Or maybe somebody put on social media saying that some people downloaded the music because they wanted to hear the words again, to say, now that I know this information, let me hear his song again, and let me see what it is that he was talking about and what he could have been talking about now that I know better.
What, I believe I
there's
can fly?
argument. Well, I mean, I think it's your body's calling. It seems like you're ready.
Wow.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
Down
He
low,
wrote
Down low.
Oh my gosh! Now that you say it,
etc.
etc.,
cetera.
etc.
Yeah, some good stuff. I don't mean it. Oh man, yo.
And remember, he remixed just about every song too, like
Yeah, by himself.
featuring himself.
Yeah, yo.
R. Kelly featuring R. Kelly.
Oh man, you know what song I love, man? No, I can't sleep.
I can't sleep. Out of everything, that was it.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones. But he made songs like Gotham City, Gotham
And that
City
even went
remix.
well, and that was just
Gotham
like,
City, he made that.
Like, how do
That
you
was-
make a song about Gotham City and it's
That
a
shit was
hit?
fire, yo.
It was a hit.
That shit
Like,
was
that's what I'm
fire,
saying.
man.
even
This-
Seal did it too, but it wasn't as big.
It wasn't as big.
Nah, it
R.
was.
Kelly.
No, you know something?
No,
it
it
was
was
big. It was actually
It was
bigger.
bigger.
Oh, was it?
It was.
Kiss by Rose?
Kiss by
What?
Rose was very
Oh,
good.
my God.
Oh, okay.
Came out with a I'm a bad man on the shout.
Oh
On the
man,
shaft.
see you telling on yourself through the record, through the album, through the
Yeah,
song
yo.
on what the soundtrack.
Yeah, I'm a bad man, yo.
I'm a bad.
But at the same time, when you
Now go ahead,
have
sing it, play it.
Yo, honestly, I'm still getting over this cold. I'm still getting over this cold. My voice is still acts up. I can hit little things, not crazy too much, but it's there a little bit.
Okay, do re mi. Got you. But can you guys separate the artist from the artist? Well, I'm afraid to even ask this question, so if you don't want to answer it, I understand. But can you separate the art from the artist? Meaning, can you still listen to his songs with the knowledge that you have?
some songs. Some songs,
That's very hard.
Some
That's
songs
very
I can
hard.
listen to without thinking about it, but it's like when you hear Keep on the down low, you're like, all right, well, hold on, wait a minute, was he messing with a kid around this time when he used to keep shit on the down low? Like you start want to be like that scientist with the chalkboard, like, hold on, if he was keeping this on the down low, then probably why did he believe he could fly? You know, you just start trying to connect all his music together, like, come on, man.
And what about you?
It depends on the song. I can zone out to a song that's saying I miss my lady, you know what I'm saying? Even if he had troubles, if he's doing something in his life that everyone knows is wrong, but you have that one song that could be like, wow, what you're doing is bad, but see this song here, I can't see you in this song because I see myself. You know what I'm saying? I see when I hear this song, I'm not thinking about what you're doing with whatever you're doing allegedly, but I can put myself in the position of that song. So it has its ups and downs when you say, can you separate the person from the song? Because there are people who can't escape the fact of what someone else did.
Yeah.
That's a very hard thing to really like put together.
And another thing, pedophilia has been around a long time, man. It was between R. Kelly and Elvis Presley, and he got crowned the king of rock and roll. And
He still is, I think.
Yeah, and he was dating a female that
Priscilla
was a teenager.
Presley.
Yeah,
Priscilla Presley, he married her.
that's the only difference.
What's the difference?
He married the
There's
person.
no, don't do that. Don't
No,
do
no, no,
that.
no, no,
No, do not do that.
I'm not separating. I'm not separating the fact. I'm not separating the fact that both of them pedophiles. I'll say that both of them pedophiles.
So don't say that's their only difference. There is no difference. Just because one married and the other one didn't, that's not what anybody's talking about. Because even with Aaliyah, nobody cared that he married her. It was a fact of what
She
he
was
did
young.
with
She
her.
was
So
young.
don't take away from Elvis by saying something like that. No, they are in the same category.
And I agree with you.
This is good.
You said pedophilia has been out for a long time. My question, and this is a big question, in what culture was it primarily being done?
Rock and roll.
Western culture. It wasn't in our culture that we were doing that. A part
That
of
we
me
know of.
That
we know of. So a part of me feels like we were taking out of our culture, right? So a lot of us, we don't even know what our real natural culture is or would have been because we were no longer in our native land.
Right.
A lot of the things that we are doing and have been accustomed to is something that was thrown upon us. So I say that to say all this pedophilia is something that they already accepted because this is something they were doing. So that's why it's not wrong to them. That's why Elvis Presley gets away with it. That's why Villarama, the dude from that 70s show,
Yeah.
he dated, who did he date? He dated
Lizzie Lohan.
Lizzie Lohan,
Demi Lovato.
Demi Lovato. He dated some other people while he was in his 20s and stuff, and they were still in their teenage years. So all these things are going on. But what I'm saying is it's going on because it was already accepted by this race and this culture, and now here it is, we're trying to do what they do but we're not getting away with it. We're not allowing that to be okay. That's why I think some people are so turned up right now and so outraged, because it's like, that's not going on here. But this has been going on for years. Molestation, let's not to take away from the women, but let's not forget about the men. How many of your friends have told you that they lost their virginity to the babysitter?
0.
I don't even remember babysitters.
0.
You still got them around? Shit,
I know
0.
guys who have told me that they lost their virginity to the babysitter, to a friend of the family, and stuff like that. They were older and took advantage. But for men, you guys think it's a conquest. Even when a teacher, you ever notice that when a female teacher and a male student have some kind of interaction, sexual interaction, the guys is like, yo, my dude, yo, that's what's up. Even if a father might even say, on the you know, when they're in a room by themselves.
Yo, son. Yo.
Exactly. So
Oh
we think
my
it's
gosh,
funny
who were
and
these
it's
teachers
okay.
when I was in school, bro?
Yo, what? This is bad, man. Oh my God.
It was
man.
not around when I was
But
in school.
let it be a male teacher and a female student. And it's like, oh no, hell no, that's fucked up, it's wrong. He took advantage of her. She didn't know no better. So that double standard is not a good double standard either. We have to protect.
you're right.
We have to protect all kids, not just a particular.
And you know what's
gender.
funny? It's funny you mentioned that, because South Park had an episode
Of what?
of Cal's little brother was having sex with a teacher.
I saw that.
And he went to the cops.
My name is Brad, and I need to report a crime, anonymously.
Oh, what's the crime?
Well, I attend South Park Elementary, and one of the teachers is having sex with a student.
Oh my God!
Did you hear what he
This is
said?
terrible. You did the right thing telling the police, Brad. Now, who is the teacher? What's his name?
Well, it isn't a guy teacher, it's a woman.
A woman?
Yeah, she's having sex with a boy.
Oh, but she's ugly, right?
Well, no, not really. It's the kindergarten teacher, Miss Stevenson.
The blonde?
Yeah,
Some young boys having sex with Miss Stevenson?
yes.
Nice.
Nice.
What? No, you don't understand it.
You sure they've had sex?
Yeah,
Has she performed oral sex on him?
I think so.
Nice.
Nice. Nice. So wait, what's the crime? The crime is she isn't doing it with me.
So what are you trying to say? If you're pretty, you can get away with it?
No.
And then that's another thing. Maybe we laugh things. Maybe we make too many jokes of things too quickly. Like already, when this whole surviving R. Kelly thing came up, didn't you notice a lot of jokes were being?
But people was joking on R. Kelly a long time ago.
No,
yo.
but I mean, even now when people are so upset and it's so real right now and raw, and automatically everybody's just trying to make a joke about it, like haha, whatever.
Kevin Spacey's in the news right now. Kevin Spacey.
Yeah,
And
because
he
he
did-
finally spoke about him being, and then now he wants to admit that he's gay. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, what the f is going on?
So Kevin Spacey, have you
But my
ever
thing
seen?
is this: Harvey Weinstein ain't get arrested yet, and there've been multiple people saying that he been doing things to them, yo.
But going back to Kevin Spacey, have you ever seen the play Rent, the movie Rent?
I've seen the movie Rent.
Okay, his name is Adam Pascal, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna put it in the video.
It was a long time ago. so
Yeah,
I may not
but one of
remember
the
who
guys
anyways.
in it, he when he was little, he said that Kevin Spacey tried to touch him and do all these other things. So he finally spoke about it, and then Kevin Spacey said, "I don't recall that happening, but if it did happen, then my apologies." Whatever it is that he worded it, and then he said, "I have never mentioned it before, but I am a gay man." So the LGBTQ community was like, first of all, don't try to pull your gay card now because you ain't been saying that you was gay. And now all of a sudden that this guy is saying something about you, now you want to pull the gay card almost like what you're trying to ask us for help and support? They wasn't buying it. That's why if you know about the House of Cards show on Netflix, that's why they dropped him.
You know something? I haven't seen it for like 3
They dropped-
seasons,
they dropped
but I didn't know that he left the show.
Oh no, he didn't leave.
Oh that
He was booted.
spoiler alert.
Yeah.
He was booted.
Yeah.
That's why the final season is just with his wife, and I didn't even finish watching the
But
final season.
they booted, that means movie, they booted a lot of stars of Matt Lauer.
What happened with Matt Lauer?
He said he was doing some inappropriate things a long time ago and got called out for it.
That's just the anchor person.
Yeah.
The sports, I mean, the
On
news
NBC,
anchor.
Yeah.
News
Good
anchor.
Morning, I think Good Morning America or Today, one of the fucking morning shows. He's on there. He got the boot. A lot of stars getting the boot off of alleged things like Chris Hardwick. He got the boot off his show. But
Chris Hardwick.
yes.
What show was that?
Hardwick.
He
Sure
does,
sounds
he
familiar.
does Talking Dead.
Oh, yes.
And he had his own
Talking Dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like after The Walking Dead goes off,
Yeah,
it's
and
Talking
he
Dead.
had his own
Him?
show.
Really?
And he had his own show
Oh, wow.
called Talking with Chris Hardwick.
Yes.
And
That's why the name sounded familiar.
And AMC took him off the air because of alleged rumors, but when they found out that the rumors was false, they brought him back on.
See? Now, I'm going to say something, and please bear with me, people. Bear with me, people. If these people are telling stories that they were raped or molested, and then it turns out that it was false, I think they need to go to jail.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Yeah, like,
Because when you have, it's not just about you having a daughter, but what if you have a son?
good drink, man.
Yo, good looks, man. Yo.
Yeah,
I try, man. I try.
I'm gonna need another.
It's
But,
empty.
Yeah, it's been empty. But when it comes to if you have a brother, if you have a son, that hurts your heart to hear that your child or that your brother, your cousin, somebody that you know has done something like that to violate another woman or to violate another person. And then to say, now you have these thoughts in your head. It's almost like the FedEx arrow. Once you see it, it can't be unseen. And it's like now, even if, you don't know what I'm talking about? Okay, anyway, so it's like you already, now you have the thoughts in my head that my kid or my brother or whatever or whomever have done something to you, and now it turns out it's a lie. That ruins lives.
It can. It ruins lives every day.
relationships. So they too need to be at fault if it turns out that it's a lie. But then it's a slippery slope, because then you have these really fucked up kind of lawyers that will really turn the truth into a lie, and now you're gonna turn around and put that person in jail.
Well, hey, can you
so
take
it's
the-
like it's a slippery slope.
It's saying, oh, if we say this, so it may give you 3 years or
Yeah,
you know,
so then
something
it's
like
like,
this. It's like,
damn,
damn.
that's devil's advocate. Now it's like, okay,
Exactly.
damn, you are telling the truth, but they didn't find it to be truthful. Now you gotta serve
You gotta
time.
serve
so it's
time,
like,
yeah.
So it's almost like, damn, what do you do?
And that's definitely not a record you want to go in with walking into jail.
Be a sexual predator, oh man, they will eat you up and spit you out. And you
Oh,
drop
yeah.
again.
For fun and pleasure.
But,
no,
There's an up and coming artist that I think is trying to be on people's top 5, and it's Vincent King. So we're gonna play his video, just a little clip, so you guys can get a feel of what it is that he's trying to.
Check it out.
Well, okay, like he said, let's check it out. Let's check it out.
Next up, Miss Shiver, tongue licking on your skin. And as you start to bite your lip, I'm going down, kissing on your thigh. And then start to wind your hips. I reach down and I get a good grip of your body on my body. You about to get this dick. I wanna make love tonight. I just wanna make love. Girl, let's make love tonight. I wanna make love tonight.
So that was the video "Make Love" by Vincent King.
Oh yeah,
You're a songwriter as well as a singer.
I am.
Okay, so is there an album out, or do you have a few songs?
Right
on-
now I actually do have a mixtape out. It is on SoundCloud
Okay.
right now.
Now I don't know what SoundCloud is, so how do I get?
Okay, well you
Songs
type
from
in
you.
www.soundcloud.com.
That's simple.
That's the
Okay.
first. That's how you
I
start
didn't know
it.
that.
No,
Okay.
You just have an app for that also.
They also have the app.
Okay,
Yes, they
like
do.
I'm not into
That's
music
okay.
so much, so I really didn't know. My
You
apologies.
can go to then you go into the search bar and you can type in all one word, The Real Vincent K. All my music will come up.
Okay.
And I actually the project I have on there is called Who Am I? At the time that I did that project, I just wanted to let people know that I'm versatile in, writing different types of music. Even
Okay.
though it was me and my business partner who were also songwriters. My engineer, he's a songwriter. We worked on that project together. So
So it's a bunch of people that you grew up with that you
right,
know.
and we just collaborated, and just a display of my versatility, you know, with my voice, everything as
So
far
what
as
other
style.
kind of music are you trying to do? Because the song that we just listened to was more so R&B.
It was.
So when you say versatility, you want to do pop?
I have songs on there that are particularly pop.
Okay. What about rock and jazz? And
You know, something that's funny that you say that. I do have a song, classic rock. I'm gonna say 1950s type rock.
like Queen kind of rock?
No. I'm talking about probably like doo-wop rock.
Like
type.
Frankie Lyman?
Like Frankie Lyman.
Okay.
You know, yes. So the song's called "You the Shit." It's
Is
called
that
You.
with a THE or a DA?
No. It's with you. DA, yeah.
Shit.
Shit.
Okay, so how long have you been singing?
I've been singing since I was young.
Let me guess, in the choir in church?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody else, Aretha Franklin.
Whitney Houston.
But I did take a little bit of inspiration from my father. My father sings as well. My mother sings. She sings as well.
Okay.
But it mainly started when I was young, listening to gospel music. My mother played gospel music.
So did mommy and daddy have like sing-offs and then?
They did not. They did
No?
not. Not that
That
I
would've
know
been
of.
cool.
No, not that I know of.
So what about, did you guys ever sing together or like for fun and then?
My mother, she was just like one of the. She just sang for fun. She never really. That's not something she really took serious.
Okay.
My father, at one point in his life when he was younger, he took it serious, but you know, responsibilities kicked in.
Okay.
Things happen.
So I'm happy that you were here to actually let us know about you. I hope
Yes.
you guys check it
Yes,
out.
thank you.
How do they find you on social media?
You can find me on social media, The Real Vincent K. Again, all one word. It's on my Instagram and my Facebook.
Yo, thanks for coming.
Yo, thank you for having me.
Appreciate you sitting down and
Yo,
talking
look,
with us,
man. Anytime.
Yo,
Go ahead, close us out.
quick quote, yo. Never stop learning because life will never stop teaching you things. CNA Podcast, y'all.
Message.
Boom.
Good night.
Good night.
And we out.